Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and today we are doing a haul video. I know, I had a little bit of an oopsie, broke my low buy a little bit, but it's okay. It's still better than where I was last year in 2021 with purchases. I went into TJ Maxx, I know, first mistake, right? I was on the hunt for some new black dress pants, which I did get, but I didn't stop there, long story short. So I'm gonna show you guys what I got. If you're new, hi, welcome. I hope you consider clicking that subscribe button. I upload videos 2 times a week on Wednesdays and Sundays, totally free to subscribe. And I'd love to have you come back to the channel. So let's go ahead and get into it. So I've got some makeup, of course. I've got some clothes, and I've got some kind of lifestyle stuff to show you guys. So I'll start with kind of like the makeup-y stuff, and I tried really hard, if there was makeup I bought, to at least be smart, since I am on a low buy, about like categories that I purchased. It'll make more sense, I think, when I get into it. So first of all, I bought this Thayer's Astringent. Again, this is one of those things where it's like, yes, I'm on a low buy, however, I'm on my very last toner. This is part of my skincare routine. I really like this one. You can get it for $6.99, which I think is a good deal for this size. Like, it has 12 fluid ounces. It lasts me several months usually. So, and I have tried this one before. I haven't tried the lemon scent before. I really like the cucumber, the original. I think I had lavender last time, so this is the first time I'm trying the lemon one. But again, I'm like, okay, justified, because I'm actually down to my last toner. I don't have any. I've already checked my drawers, my inventory, as my grandma likes to call it, check your archives, you know, like your stash of stuff you've put back. So this was like a, I need it. The next one was not an I need, but it will make sense if you watched. I'll leave it in the linked cards here, my FabFitFun box that I just did a video on, the unboxing. I'm gonna leave that linked in the cards. I was explaining in that video that there were supposed to be Hourglass and Fenty products that were choices for that box, and I subscribed to the full year so I can pick everything in the box, and those choices were already not available by the time I went to pick my choices. Like, the max number of people had redeemed that, so I had to get other stuff. So much to my surprise, I found Fenty Beauty in TJ Maxx. I've never tried anything from this brand, and this is one of the brands that I really wanted to try this year. So I actually got 2 different shades of the Killawatt Foil Freestyle Highlighter Duos. Let me know if any of you have tried this, but these are unique looking shades. Now, this first one's in Mimosa Sunrise and Sangria Sunset. I don't think I'll be able to pull that off on my skin tone as a highlighter, but I do think this one, the pinky one, maybe as a blush or a blush topper, I can use it for shimmery. Obviously, I think this is meant for deeper skin tones than my own. Maybe, again, the orange one as blush. I'm going to play around with it. If I can use them as like a light shimmery blush or a blush topper, I definitely will. But they look so sparkly and nice that I figured even if I can't use it as blush or a blush topper, these are kind of like more colors that I would do for summer eyeshadow looks. So I can pull it and bust it out here in the next few months as I transition into more, like, I don't know, I just feel like more of the vibrant colors and things like that are summery for me personally. I don't know how you guys feel. So I picked up those shades, and then the ones that I'll actually be able to, I think, use for highlighter, I haven't tried it yet. It's Sandcastle and Minted Mojito. So here's these shades. This one's kind of like, it's not really silver, but it's not really champagne. I think it's somewhere in between. And then it's kind of like a bluish looking, but they call it mint shade on the other sides. I think these will pair well with more cool toned looks, although I could definitely see these again with how shimmery they are being a color that I would like go in with my finger and like tap in the center just to get a little extra pop of something with some matte. So those were $10 a piece. I felt like that was a pretty good deal for Fenty Beauty. So again, I'm try not to feel bad about these purchases and not like a let me explain myself to you guys on here, because like I said, I tried to be really choosy. There was stuff that I looked at that I put back. I almost bought Becca Foundation, but Number one, I'm like, they had porcelain and shell, and the undertone on one looked too pink, and I was like, okay, I can't tell, so I don't want to look up, like, in the store. I don't even know if I could find a description online, because it's not even sold anymore since it's Becca, and if I did like it, again, it's Becca, and I'm not going to be able to repurchase it. It said full coverage, which I'm always liking full coverage, but I have to be careful, because I don't want something that's full coverage and cakey or dry looking. And I have a couple foundations that I bought from TJ Maxx. I know one's the Beauty Blender brand, like the Bounce, I think it's called, foundation. I haven't even tried yet. So there were enough reasons for me to not get a foundation, right? I have enough of those. So I still felt like I was like choosy, picky with my purchases, even though I am trying to do more of a low buy, which for me, I think is good for me to like consider it, put it back, instead of just like, yes, this and this and this and this. So it's an improvement for me. Okay, next up I got, because I'm very curious about this product, from Marc Jacobs, their Cafe Marc Jacobs Extra Shot Caffeine Concealer and Foundation. Here it is. So the fact that this says concealer and foundation, I kind of like those 2-in-1 products that you can use as concealer and foundation. And I've heard mostly good things, like a little bit of mixed reviews on this, but this was one I was actually interested in. And I do really like Marc Jacobs. The bronzer they make, the Tantastic, is one of my all-time favorites. And I have some lipstick from Marc Jacobs I like. I've never tried any of their complexion. So, glass bottle, can you hear it? She's rich. And this is in shade Light. And it is like a really big kind of fat one, because as it says, you can use it as foundation or concealer. I don't have a ton of concealers. I really don't. I think I've got maybe 3, which still, like, no, I don't need 3, but I'm making really good progress and consistently using one of them that is not my favorite. It's the Wet n Wild Incognito. It brightens, but I don't super like the texture of it under my eyes, but I'm using it up. So this one I'll just save until I use up one of the 2 or 3 other ones that I have, and then I'll use this. But concealer's not a category that I'm like, you have too much, don't do it. So again, I was like, I'm actually curious about this. It's a discounted price. Let's do it. All right, I also got a couple of setting sprays here. I literally only have, let me grab it and show you. I have one setting spray in my entire collection right now. It's this one. This is the Hard Candy Sheer Envy Matte Setting Spray. Do not buy this. The formula is fine. It's a literal like spray of liquid. It's not a mist. The component is terrible. I've been having to like spray it on my sponge and then dab it just to be able to even use this up. So I would not recommend it just because of the component, not the formula. But it's almost gone. Like I might have 2 or 3 more uses left. It feels very, very light, like it's empty. So I'm waiting for, you know, there's gonna be one of these days that I go to spray it on my sponge and nothing comes out. So I went ahead and got a little bit of the mini Fix Plus, the original, because I know I like this one and they had it there. And then I also got to try, because they had a lot of BH Cosmetics, which I think this is only the 2nd time I've ever seen BH Cosmetics in TJ Maxx. And I got the Paradise Refresh Face Mist. This says that it's a watermelon scent. I'm hoping we don't have flashbacks to, I tried the Too Faced, I think it's called Do You. There was some kind of facial spray, and that was like $15 on sale. This was $5. So I've got 2 sprays now to try. I know I like this one. It's not trying it. It's a repurchase. I've never tried this one, but it was $5. That was affordable. And these are the only backup sprays I have to that one. So again, purchasing something that it's like, I don't have any of it. I need a refill, like, you know what I mean? I don't have a bunch in a drawer somewhere. This is all I have. I'm also about out of my Belief Overnight lip mask, and I have loved that so much. So instead of chapstick, like I have some chapsticks, but I prefer those to daytime. I like the lip masks for overnight. I saw they had the Lineage lip sleeping mask. This is a little travel kit. I've never tried these, but I hear Manny MUA rave about it. I did hear this morning, though, I think it was Batty Bean talking about the fact that Lineage, she likes the lip masks, but I think they're not cruelty-free, which I didn't realize before I bought it, so that's a bummer, because I do like to purchase and support cruelty-free brands. So I will still use it because I already bought it, but keep in mind, if you're somebody that is looking for that Lineage apparently is not cruelty-free at this point in time. But this is a little travel set that has berry, grapefruit, Apple Lime and Mint Choco, I'm guessing that's short for chocolate, scented collections. So I'll be using these probably in the next night or two when my Belief one is all used up. So again, another thing, I didn't have any in the lip masks, so I went ahead and got this. Oh, I do have one more skincare thing here. This is from Biosense. I don't know how you say that. You guys tell me. But this is their Squalene and Elderberry Jelly Cleanser, Facial Cleanser and Makeup Remover. I've been using an oil cleanser from Ulta for my eye makeup, and then from Vanilla Co. One of their like little pots of, what do you call it? It's not gel, what is it? But it's like you scoop it out makeup remover. I can't think of the word, sorry. You probably know what I'm talking about. This is a facial cleanser and makeup remover, and it's jelly, which I thought was interesting, but I like cleansers like this where it's like solid, right? I'm not really into the oils. Like I have that Ulta one I'm using up. It's almost gone. I won't repurchase it because I have found I don't like oil. It's too messy on my hands or anything liquid, but something that's jelly might be okay because I like stuff that I can put on my face dry. But it's not like a water consistency like oil. It's not going to drip, I guess is what I'm getting at. And I like the other word that I can't think of that you guys tell me. I'm going crazy. I'll remember it by the end of this video. But the Vanilla Co. like little ones that you can scoop out and put on your face. So when I'm out of those, I'm down to like my last makeup remover. I'm going to try this out because I do like Squalene as a skincare ingredient. We're going to get down to the last few makeup pieces I bought that I probably didn't need. This is where my weakness kicked in, okay? So I got a blush trio. This is from ABH. And in my mind, I was like, I will use all these colors, and I've never tried ABH blush. I usually don't buy ABH. Like, I have quite a few of their eyeshadow palettes, but I don't know that I have anything else ABH other than eyeshadow palettes. But this actually looked really nice, so I decided to give it a whirl, this little trio. This one actually looks like a shade that would almost be contour for me, so I'll see how it looks on the face, if it'll be blush or if it's actually going to be more of like a contour cool tone shade on me. And then there's like a pink kind of shimmery one, and then more of like it's like a coral undertone, but it's not a bright shade. It's like muted colors, which I do like muted colors of blush like this. So we've got the colors Blank, Pageant, and Cash. This is the Pool Party blush trio, and it's got a nice mirror in there, so I do like that. It's a really high quality mirror, so that's really nice. Did I need more blush? Absolutely not. Like I said, this one was truly a moment of weakness, so that one's one I probably didn't need. I got from Becca the Shimmering Skin Perfector pressed in Moonstone. Now this one was influenced by Manny MUA. He did a TJ Maxx video recently. That's probably why I even got in my head to go to TJ Maxx subconsciously, really. And this is not supposed to be a highlighter, I guess. It's a skin perfector, so it's like you can lightly set the face to give it just like a glint to it, but this is looking pretty highlightery, so I'll try it as a powder on select portions of the face. I don't think I'll set my whole face with this, just because I am more like combination skin and I don't want oily portions of the face, but I can probably use it to set the perimeters and give it more of like a glowy finish. And if not, it looks, I haven't swatched it, but it looks like it would work for a highlighter or like an inner corner moment or something like that. So I will get use out of that one. Now we're down to eyeshadows. So speaking of Batty Bean, I've seen her talk a lot about this brand and this palette specifically on her channel. This is from Aether Beauty. I've been wanting to try out this brand too. I was shocked to see them in store. I couldn't believe it. And this palette was on clearance for $7. I think that's a lot cheaper than what you can get it for online. Actually, I want to look up really quickly what they're selling this for on their site. But this is their Moonlight Crystal Palette. So this Moonlight Crystal Palette is, this brand sold at Sephora, by the way. And it is... This palette is $58 at Sephora. $58. That's intense. I would never buy this for $58 just because I like usually there's not many palettes I would buy for that price. This was $7, you guys, at TJ Maxx. And it looks really nice. It does. And I did check before I bought it. nothing's touched. Like the only thing I could see wrong with it is this pan is kind of like raised up. It's not really like down in the packaging all the way it should be, but it's untouched. And there's the color story. Like I'm not like super into blue, but I think I can pair it with some other stuff to be fine. This shade here in particular is so shifty and fun looking. Yeah, I just want to try this, especially for $7. The shade names are on this little plasticky thing, which isn't my favorite, so you can see it when it's on there, but I like it when it's actually on the like packaging component itself. But yeah, that's a brand I wanted to try, and I could try it for a very cheap price, so I'm excited about that one. I also got some stuff from the BH and Iggy collection. I really didn't think I would pick these up, but when I saw them in person, they looked so much better in person than the pictures, at least to me personally. I watched the Trixie Mattel video that Trixie did with Iggy, and like the products were fine, but like they just look so much better in person. So I will say I'm not a fan of this, like it's kind of like very cheap plasticky packaging, but if the collection is called Totally Plastic, so it goes with the theming. I'm just not a fan of the theming, but the products themselves, like this is a contour face palette. It's like a mini version, I feel like, of the Outer Dimensions from Lunar Beauty that I just got, and with less shades and less range. So I'm gonna give it a go, but this is $19 at Ulta right now that you can get this, and I got it for $5, like a fraction of the cost. And I feel like this I'm gonna be able to use a lot for under the eye and several shades for contouring. The only one that I might not be able to get away from is that deep one, but a lot of times I do just like a brown, like the look I'm wearing today. I want a little bit of a dark shadow just for dimension on the outside, so I'll use it for that. And I got not one but two eyeshadow palettes. These were $5 each too. Originally, I was just gonna get this one because I'm such a sucker for purple, and I do love purple and brown. And both of these palettes have one shade that just screamed to me, and it's the top center shade on both of them. I hope you can see on camera, I'm not sure if you can, how shifty that top middle shade looks, but it looks divine. And I like BH's formula for the most part. Like I have a lot of palettes from BH that I really like. By the way, Makeup Revolution bought BH. I did a video I'll link up here a few weeks ago talking about them filing for bankruptcy, and we kind of talked in the comments about who I thought was next. I'm thinking about doing a follow-up video since Makeup Revolution bought them, and a couple other brands have announced their closing. Like this video, leave me a comment if you're interested in that, or leave me a comment and tell me you're not interested in that, but I'm thinking of doing that as an upcoming video. So here is, this one's called the Purple Platforms palette, and then I also got the Blue Fur, which you might be like, wow, blue's growing on me. Like, you guys, I a few months ago would say I don't like blue eyeshadow. It's growing on me. And this color story looked really nice to me. Again, there is this mint with blue reflect shade at the top. I hope you can see all its beauty on camera. I'm not sure if you can, but it looks so iridescent. Like it's not a normal shimmer. It looks very sparkly, and I cannot wait to use that one. And a lot of these blues, again, I feel like just the color story, like if I pair the blues with some of those more neutral colors, this is gonna be really, really nice. I'm really excited about these, and for $5, I was looking on my phone too. I told you this one at Ulta is $19, and I got it for $5. These little ones are $17 at Ulta right now, and this has 4.5 star rating, and this has 3.5 star rating, which is pretty good. So I decided to get them since I got all of them for, this was $15. That's less than one of those items at Ulta is. So I don't need them, but it was a good buy, and these aren't going to take up that much space, and I think I will get good use, especially out of the face palette. So those are all the makeup things. Holy cow, that's probably a video in itself now. I could stop right here and it would be long enough. But I want to show you the couple like lifestyle and clothing things too. So the thing I actually went for, let's start there, right? Because I needed the black pants. That's how I started this video. So I got these, and guys, I love Michael Kors. I do. I'll leave linked as well. I'm linking a lot of stuff this video. The video where I showed you the stuff where I got this past year for my 30th birthday, I got my first more expensive handbag from Michael Kors. I love it. I've since from TJ Maxx gotten a rose gold Michael Kors bracelet that was pretty affordable, and Michael Kors has clothes too. So I got these Michael Kors slacks. I needed new slacks. I have 2 pairs of black pants and they don't fit right now, so we're working on that. I've restarted keto. I should do a get ready with me soon and update y'all on that. But I've lost like 3 pounds, which isn't a lot, but it's a start. So I needed a pair that would fit me in my current size for a musical, like a theatrical performance I've got at my school later this week. So I got those. And then also because of my current weight, size, whatever you want to say, I've only got like 2 pairs of jeans that currently fit. Not that I have, not like I own more than 2 pairs of jeans, but only 2 of them fit. So I got a Michael Kors pair of jeans. I love dark wash jeans so much. I don't know about you guys. Tell me what your favorite is, but I love dark wash. I just think they look so polished. And they had a Michael Kors pair there for, or in my size. So I got those. And then the other clothing item I got was this robe. It's a bathrobe, okay? It looks like a sweater, but it has pockets in it. And I got this because I've actually been eyeing a robe. I think it was Karen, I Love Ciate, who recommended a robe from Nordstrom's, and I looked it up and it's over $100, and I was like, bro, I don't think I can do it. I don't think I can do it. So I saw this one for 30 bucks from Rachel Zoe, I'm not sure, at TJ Maxx. And oh my gosh, when I tell you this thing is soft, like I could use it as a blanket and like cuddle up with it and fall asleep. It's so soft. So I got this because I do have a robe, but one, it's starting to get like kind of old and tattered and like frayed on the edges, and number 2, it's like a bath towel material. So it's more like it'll absorb liquid, like if you're not dried off and stuff, but it's not like super soft or comfortable just to wear. It's more for functionality. So I wanted something a little bit more luxe and comfortable for like mornings, rare mornings when I don't have anything going on and I just want to stay in my PJs and like put on my robe and like go have tea or coffee and hang out for a little bit in the morning, read or watch some videos. So this is it, and I'm so happy with it. And you know, spending $30 instead of over $100, I'm like, okay, I have fulfilled like the want for a new fancy cozy robe with saving money, which is great. That's the great thing about TJ Maxx. Lastly, I got a couple like organizing things. I am a basket girl, right? So I got this basket. This is actually for the bookshelf that Wes built me. I'll leave that vlog in the cards as well. But I have some like loose items that are just kind of laying on the shelf and they're taking up a lot of space. So I got this basket so I can put all the loose stuff in here and put this on the shelf. I just think visually it's going to look a little bit better. You guys probably saw in there, like it just wasn't super aesthetically pleasing, which is fine because it's for functionality and not decor. But I just thought this basket would help tidy it up visually a little bit. And then my upstairs bathroom situation is like, I just have like skincare everywhere, and I think I told you guys in my FabFitFun unboxing, like I had that little moisturizer that looks so luxe, and I was talking about how good I thought it would look in a wooden box on display. So I got a wooden box to put that and like all my skincare goodies in, to just like have this up against the top of the vanity, because right now they're just kind of like laying all over and looks kind of cluttered, so I want to organize it in this. This isn't exactly the kind of wooden thing I want. I kind of want one of those that looks like a piece of tree bark and it's like scooped like this and it's open, but I couldn't find anything like this. So this was pretty cheap. I got this. I'll use this until I find what I want, because I love these kind of things, like especially for the makeup I have. I'll organize these and put this in drawers or on shelves or something. So even if I don't long-term use this in my bathroom, I'm going to start with it in my bathroom and it can always get used somewhere else. I know I will use it because like I said, I use these all the time. And then I got this little skinny one because I felt like this would be good for just like taller bottles, toners, things like this, to go on the other side of my vanity. Maybe in my next vlog, I'll show you guys like the before and after of what I did with these. So that was a lot, but that's everything I got at TJ Maxx. I definitely itched my need to spend, like my retail therapy, you know, and I feel good now. I'm like, okay, I needed to like spend a little bit. Not that I need to, nobody needs to, but you know, you just sometimes you get that little itch. And I'm a person that I love the like sorting through stuff at TJ Maxx. I know some people are like, I don't want to sift through all this. I love that. I feel like it's finding a diamond in the rough type thing. I love that kind of thing. I love those places that are like the bargain bins that you have to sort and look for the good finds. I get a thrill out of that. So this, it's like, part of it's just the experience that makes me really happy. So, you know, I'm not going to feel bad about that. And you guys will also see this is going up on Sunday. And you'll see in Wednesday's video, I've got another empties video. And I have been doing pretty good on emptying stuff out. So, yes, it's bringing more stuff in, but I feel like it's close to an even swap right now. And I'm not bringing more in than I'm having go out. So that's all for today, guys. Thank you so much if you made it to the end of the video. I really appreciate you. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope to see you again on the next one. Bye.